and welcome to this video. In this video I'll be explaining a design that I've done for somebody on Fiverr. Me and Vive, we both basically operate on Fiverr. She's got her own account, I got my own account, and basically just I help her also to create a video in case one of my customers basically asked me to create a video to explain what I did into their website. The latest website that I have designed is this one here. Basically, I've been putting some fake banners at the moment because till the customers basically is going to install the banners itself. So if they want to install them, I'm going to let them know how to install those ads and you know, how to change a couple of things into the website. So far, this is the look of the website. The website is fully automated with the content and basically publish the content automatically into the website without needing yourself to do it manually. Okay, so I'm going straight into the admin area. So here I'm to admin area. You go to the post. I'm just trying to explain everything. So you go to the post, and if you click on all posts, all these posts are automated with content, as you can see yourself. However, if you want to publish yourself manually, then you can just click on add new post. Then you can start publishing new post. So all you do is just add new post in here. Then you can choose visual or text, which means if you go in a HTML, you want to add HTML, and that HTML to become in action. Whatever is that video, either you can embed a video example from video sources, and then you can add them straight into the website. And then that it will sort of transform itself from a code into a action, which is the video itself. Then you can watch it. Or you can use the visual, which normally many they do. And if you want to add content manually, including images and stuff, then you can do that as well. In the end, you choose the category on the right hand side, and then you click on publish. It sees as that, you know, title, description, you can include images, videos, buttons, you know, to go to another website, links and whatever. And then in the end, when you finish, you can just click on publish, which means the blog right now is automated. And you can stop the automated post or content anytime you want to, but nothing can stop you to post manually as well. So if you want to post manually, you can do it in the same time as automated plugin does the job itself. The plugin that I have created the campaigns, this is the campaigns. So basically I created for each category one campaign, including the videos. So all I had to add is keywords. Once I add the keywords, I set up in a time to post the content. So let's say if I set up every 11 hours to post content directly into this particular category, that means it's gonna start posting on that time every 11 hours. It's not too good to post content too often. Example, if you say like every 3 or 4 hours, that's not good for SEO. Also, you know, the domain may be sort of off indexed from the search engine, so you don't want that. That's why I had to set up sort of every 10 hours and over to post content. So that means a couple of posts every, let's say, close to 24 hours anyway. That way it should be fine. Then we can move up to categories, which you go on the left hand side. All categories has been created so far. Go the media if you want to add anything like images or videos or anything else. You go the pages, and pages can show at the top. Example, I used contact use and privacy policy. And if you have a look in here, I added contact use form. So when user, they basically can add the name, email, subject, message or comment, and then send it to you. So you receive directly in your email, or you can even view it in your website. We got the appearance, right, editor, and then if you want to edit the HTML, which I strongly recommend only if you know what to do, else basically you don't touch that. You got the settings has been set up properly anyway. So now we're moving up to automatic plugin. You can create other campaigns if you want to. So let's say you can go to campaign, you can delete it, you can edit the campaign, you can do whatever you want to, or if you don't like it, just remove the campaign and then you can go and create a new campaign. To create a new campaign, there are videos on YouTube. It's pretty easy. Example, if you just click on add new campaign, you name that campaign. to whatever you like, and then it's got an option. Example, if you want to add content from Azina articles, article base, from feeds is like, let's say this is your domain name, right? If I add in here after /RSS, those are the feeds basically. So it says your URL /feed. So all you're gonna do is then you copy example. You choose feeds because you want to do feeds, and it says how many posts you want. So basically, if you put this much, then when it comes to that number, automatically it's going to stop by itself and it doesn't post more. Or you can just leave it, let's say 4,204 posts, and after that you don't want any more posts, and that's it. Or you can just add yourself manually. Example, if I want to add 150 posts only, I want this particular category, that's it. So then you add a URL, which means every feed URL you add in here, the plugin is going to grab content from here, everything, the full content, including images, if it's got any video or something, it grabs and it publishes directly into your website. You can add multiple feeds. It doesn't have to be just one. You can add another URL, another one, another one, another one. Now, the good option about this is that I'll be going explaining to you, that the future has got this one. If you add just one URL, you don't have to choose the option. However, if you add more than URL, you have to choose the option because you want to rotate the URL. You won't want some to go from this particular website and grab one post and then it goes to the next website and grabs another one based on the time you have set up yourself. We want a full post full content from summary feeds. So we want the full content including images, videos, whatever is on that particular post. So you can do that, or you can just choose basically post content from feeds as it is. So you can grab some of it, maybe not the entire content or entire post. So once we choose that, the one I like them, you got so many options here, but the one I sort of limited myself to whatever I want to. I don't want too many things anyway in there. So what I do is I skip post with no content. So if there is no content, sorry about that. God. So if there is post with no content, then basically you choose there. That means only the post with content is going to grab. Anything which hasn't got content, you don't want that, because if you are using ads or something, you don't want to, just a title, maybe no content on there. Also skip post without images. So if there is no image on a post, you don't want the post either. So you can skip that as well. Okay, this is very, very important. You can use this plugin to install ads, but if you don't want to, basically all you gotta do is just remove the ad, and you remove the ad as well, the second ad, which means the ad will show before the post and below the post. So just before the post and then below the post as well. Also, this is very, very important that they have to know. Now, some people, they say, oh, I worry about the copyright issues and stuff, and I don't want people to claim, that I copied their website and, their content and stuff like that. So if you want to give credit to the owner, basically, when you copy the content, leave this URL or this code as it is. Because what it's going to do is going to post the entire, it's going to publish the entire post, and then in the end it's going to say source link, which means if user wants to see where this content has been created originally, then basically they can click the link and go back to that. Many of these publishers, they love these particular things because you send a link back to their website. So I strongly recommend you leave that. However, if you want to remove it, you can remove, which means it's not going to add any source link. It's just going to be sort of like your own content, even that is being copied from somewhere else. So I just want to let you know, I'm not saying do what you want to do. However, I'm letting you know that the options are available. Now we move on and we go to categories. So let's say if you're creating this campaign about auto loans, then all you gotta do is just select once. That basically you have chosen this particular campaign to post content only in auto loans. Can you post in multiple categories? Yes. All you gotta do is just, I think CTR, L and ALT, I'm just gonna try, yeah. So basically you can select, just hold them up in your keyboard, and then you can select multiple categories, or else you can just select one of them. Right, so post author, how do you want? You can choose whichever you want to. So if you create many authors basically in your profile here, then they will be showing in here. Else, you can just leave it as it is. Do you want publish? Do you want to send them to draft so then you can edit them, you know, and stuff like that later on? Or do you want the pending to show up? You can do all of them. The plugin will do. It means you can publish automatically to your website, or you can just send them to draft so then you can go and edit yourself if you are into SEO or something like that. If you want other tags, you can use other tags for this particular campaign, and every time it's going to add the tags automatically into the post. However, if you don't want to, then that's fine. You can just deselect one. Strip original links from the post, which means any link is inside the post. Any links is inside the post, then basically it's going to remove them automatically. Example, you go a full article, and in that particular article you got so many posts. So strip original links from the post, you can do that. Set first image, this is very important, image as a future image, you can set up that as well. Also, you can strip first image from the content after setting up as a future image. So if you don't want the same image to appear maybe twice into a post, just click on that. And this is very, very important. You choose to download images into a server. The reason for that is, let's say a particular post you've been copied from somewhere else, and then they remove that post. That means the entire image will show blank, and it just doesn't show so good. So if you choose to download the image, it's going to download automatically into your server, which means into your hosting, and then it's going to show up. Even if they remove the entire post, the image will still show in your post, which means it's better, definitely. And in the end, I just choose the option for SEO anyway. So now if you go up, you got the option to post every minute, every hour, every day, you know. So if you choose days, example, you can say, let's say every 2 days I want to post content directly here, or every hours, let's say 12 hours to post content, and just click anywhere you want, you know, to sort of set up automatically itself, and then click on publish, or you can choose basically to draft, you know, and the rest in here. Once you do that, the campaign has been created. Okay, we move on. This is the particular theme which I have used. It's called Magic Sense. It's absolutely a great theme to use. It's a premium theme as well. It may look, it's clean, is, you know, is set up, it's created that way for ads, this particular theme, if you want to use it, and it's simple, you know, it's easy to use, and it doesn't take a lot of capacity on the, you know, on your hosting as well. And it's got so many options as well. Example, here we have the logo. I have to use the media, and then you upload it, you grab the URL, paste in here, save, and then basically the logo has been created. Now you move on to the theme color. If you want to use the background is the color which is in red. Example, if you go to I'll just go to HTML, I use this one, wheel color is another one, is a great one basically. So let's say I'm choosing blue. Okay, so then you can click the one you like. Okay, so let's say if this one you like, all you're gonna do is just copy this bit in here, come up to Magic Sense, and just paste it, right? You paste it and you save. When you refresh, basically the entire theme is going to change the color into the blue. I could actually just choose for now and see, you know, how it looks like. Maybe like that. Okay, and I'll do that now. So let's go to theme, paste, save. Right, that is done. Let's refresh. It may look better. Oh, there you go. So it looks better. So you can see the entire it has been changed. Now we've moved to advertisement. This is another important. So 728 with 90. We got this one, the banner at the top. You can add with your own banner. Just add the HTML code in here, or PHP code, whatever. Add in here, click on save, and you are done. If you are using Adsense link units or some other advertisement which is got 728 with 15, this is more like a link unit, horizontal one, and is not wide enough, so just for a link. Single post, you can use this one to show up in a single post. So let's say if I do that, I can also put this one, oh, right. I actually set up this one, but I'll be trying again. Yeah, just like that. So you can use the single post as well, just here. Instead of saving, I click the reset, but I usually reset the entire, but never mind. Or you can paste in here and then it's going to show up just above the post. And the ads has been installed. You got so many other plugins that you can go and install it basically to add advertisement between the posts and all that, but I'm not going into that. Basically I created the video just to explain for this gentleman that you know how you could install basic advertisement and how this particular blog works. You change the color to whatever you want to. How to add the menu. It's easy. Go to appearance, go to the menu. Once you are into the menu, this is the menu, and you have to select the top menu, which means to show up right at the top. And then on the left hand side, you can add whatever you want to. So you can add a custom URL, some particular URL that you want to send user to. You can add from your category, which many of them has been added. You can also add from pages, which is here, pages. And if you select view all, then you can see the home, contact use. So far, only 2 pages has been created. You got the home and contact use. You can add particular posts if you like some post that has been published and you want user to read that or click, or you have some affiliate offers or whatever. You can use a page or post to do the same thing anyway, and then just do that, and then add to menu is going to automatically add. So then you just drag and drop that basically where you want that particular to show at the menu, and then once you're done, basically click on save menu and you're done. So that's all about this. I mean, there's so many things you can do with WordPress. I'm sort of trying to limit it to explain only those what's important within this particular blog. So if you're into some kind of a design or something, I mean, you can find me on Fiverr. I also got my own website as well. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope it's helpful.